Okay, so I'm about to start my second diamond art project. This is the sinking of the Titanic, the final stage. So this is, it's still got its 4 funnels, so it's on the beginning stage of the sinking, I think, if I remember my Titanic history correctly. There's going to be a lot of black, I think, because this is meant to be sort of one-ish in the morning. When I looked at the pictures of the Titanic, this one looked a lot more dramatic than, and also looked a lot more realistic. So they do have a Titanic picture of the Titanic, I think it's in Southampton, before it headed off to America. But this one felt more dramatic, and I felt was slightly more challenging because of the different colours. So we're going to make a start. We're going to work on this area here. I think this area is probably going to be what I'm going to be able to do tonight, and then work our way that way. My hope is that we're going to do bits and pieces, but we're going to see how far we get in here. So I hope you join me on my little journey as we explore diamond art once again. Okay, so we have just done, I think, all of the black in this area here. So black means A, and that's done along here. I love the fact that it makes the waves look really cool and really textured as well. And then up here we've got the sky. These W's I think are going to be stars. You've got where the horizon hits, and then right here is where the bow of the Titanic is going to be. And I've done some black bits here, which I think are sort of where the top part of the bow is. I think once it's complete, I might even be able to list what type of ships they are. But this is pretty cool. One thing I love about it is it's kind of a combination. Someone told me it's cross stitch, but I digress. I disagree. I think it's more sort of join the old-fashioned dot the dots that you would do as a kid, but it's also mosaic as well by these diamonds. Now it's getting kind of late, so I'm just going to stop for a bit. I'm going to put this cover back over it, just to keep it safe. And then tomorrow we're going to continue. I'm going to work on this colour here. This is a combination of, I think, dark blues and a slightly more darker blue as well. So we've got M and we've got H, which are both very lighter blues. And we're going to work on this area here. And then we're going to fill in this area here. We're going to do it level by level. So once we've done this area here, we're going to bend this back to roughly up to about here and do this area. We're going to single out the pillar, because I think the pillars are quite fascinating. One thing that's scaring me a little bit, because I know about the Titanic, is I'm hoping against all hope that these are just waves and not impressions of people swimming, which would be pretty cool in a picture like this. But personally I would find that a little bit disrespectful, but it would make it more realistic. But we're going to see. We're going to continue the process and see what we get. So we've done step 1. So we're going to do step 2, which is this area here and this area here. And then we're going to fill in the rest of the area. So fingers crossed. So there we go. We've just finished another colour. This one was the M. As you can see, it's a very light blue. There's a huge cluster along here. And what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to do the H, and then definitely stop for a bit because it's getting quite late, and I know myself very well to know that if I don't stop, I'm going to carry on, and before I know it, it's going to be work time. So H and then stop. Okay, I'm gonna officially call it a night. I've done the H along here. As you can see, we've got two different colours. We've got this darker, almost like a greyish blue, which was H, and this very light blue, which was the M. We've got W right here. Finished off this area here, so this area looks good. And up here we've got our little collection, beautiful stars right on the top here, which was a continuation of the W, which is down here. So tomorrow, when I get back from work, we're going to do L, so we're going to finish the L's along, so we can get along the bottom of the ship. We're going to finish this area here, which is going to take a little while, and then hopefully if we've got time we'll start filling in this area here. But I've got to fold this back to protect the stickiness of this. I was going to do the K tonight as well, but I'm pretty tired, so I'm going to call it a night and hopefully see you guys tomorrow. See you later. Okay, I've done a little bit more. I think, so that's the edge of the boat, and this is the waves that are going around the boat as it's sinking. Still got the black bit there, which I think is part of the deck. You got this area here, which is darker blue. The sky with its stars. And this area here, which is just how, probably a reflection of what's going on up here, down here, which I think is really cool. Now, I may have to put my light on because there's some, looks like there's some E's and some F's, but from this light, some of the E's look like F's and some of the F's look like E's. So I'm going to have to take this really, really slowly. I might start with the F's and the E's and then do the C's after. Very similarly up here as well. Only this has got D's as well. So I might start with E and then work to D. And there's some E's and F's among here as well. So this is going to be slow progress, but we're going to get through it. So the aim is to finish this section off today and then work on this new section tomorrow if I'm not tired, and keep going along until we reach the end. Hopefully it goes. And there we go, looking cool. All of the dots are in the right position. And as you can see, we've got the edge of the Titanic here. We've got the waves around the Titanic as it's sinking. We've got the blackened part of the sea here, which I think is a mirror image of the sky. And I think is a similar story along here as well. And along here, we've got where the horizon meets the ship. So next week we'll be doing, so tomorrow we'll be doing one of the funnels and continuing on with the sea down here. But it is getting late, so I'm going to shut my eyes and get some sleep.
catch you again real soon. See you later.